Welcome to this special live stream interview with Tunde Adebimpe, who is one of the actors in Star Wars Skeleton Crew on Disney Plus. Tunde plays a key role in this exciting new series, and today I'm speaking with him about his character's journey as a father. Everyone knows Star Wars and George Lucas, but for our audience who might be new to Star Wars Skeleton Crew, could you give us a brief overview of the show's premise and your character's role?
The show's premise is that there are a group of kids who make a discovery one day in the woods, and this discovery ends up taking them by accident off into the galaxy. And the their group of parents has to band together to figure out what happened and to find these kids. And it is, the bulk of the series definitely is just these poor kids figuring out how to be how to take care of themselves as they're lost in this vast universe, figuring out how to get back home.
Your character, Wendell, in the series plays a father figure. What can you tell us about his parenting style and how does that shape the dynamic of the story?
Wendell's parenting style towards Wim is he's a very protective, I would say somewhat overprotective parent who wants the best for his son. Wim is a very he dreams a lot, and he dreams a lot of his fantasy world is vast, and he just, like any kid, I think, who has an overprotective parent, wants to kind of break out of that and do whatever he wants. So that dynamic between them we see very early on is, you have the feeling that this is a an ongoing thing with them, where he's sort of like, where Wendell's presence also as a single father is, his mode is, this is my child. I have to make sure that he turns out okay. Absolutely, absolutely. And you see the person he's trying to control is just a fireball of imagination who's who's not going to be controlled.
Storyline kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Dad, because you're going to go find him, right? In the
Mm,
story, it's like Finding Nemo and the Goonies, but
sure.
intergalactic. It's kind of like that to me.
I think that's a very good way to put it. Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so as a dad in real life, do you see any similarities or differences between your role as a father on the show and how you approach fatherhood at home?
When you mention it, I do, because yes, my kid is also very imaginative, and she is very will kind of just go for things. She, even though she's told to, she's someone who she's eight, so she's someone who's very prone to jumping off of a lot of things and thinking, like, she's just like, her two big things are, I can do it and I'm fine. That's the before and after of her doing, kind of doing that. But again, I try to be protective of her, but I feel like my job as a father is to keep her. She's a very smart person who has a lot of common sense, but she's also eight, It just, I
Right.
feel like keeping her on the right guide rail and helping her when she needs help is my mode of parenting with her. Yeah.
Okay. And before we wrap up, what can fans look forward to in Star Wars Skeleton Crew?
I think fans can look forward to a great adventure, a show that is, full of wonder, full of a lot of action and thrills. It's a very, very funny show, which I don't know if people have been mentioning. The humor is great in it. And you get to have a really wonderful, heartfelt story in the Star Wars universe that's not really, you get to see so many different aspects of this universe that a lot of fans are familiar with. And I feel like for new viewers, it's not the kind of show where you have to be very versed in the entire Star Wars universe. It's something where you can drop in and have a great time watching. And it looks great. It looks so great.
Fantastic. Tunde, thank you again. And I wish you
Thank you,
much
Janice.
success with Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Thank you so much, Janice. Appreciate it. Appreciate your
Yeah.
time.